Hey there everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kerbal Community Build Program, and welcome to my contribution to the program. And it will be this little thing up here. This is going to be the station core for the Minmus space, or the orbital station I suppose that we'll be building around Minmus. That is where Minmus is. Yeah, anyways, we've already had Dark one? I'm gonna go Derek, so that sounds better. I don't know. Sorry if I'm like horribly butchering your name, my friend. But he's already sent out his core out for the ground base, so we have that on the go already. This is the second phase of the program has begun. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some of the things that happen with this phase, especially because we have changed the rules a little bit. We have upped the limit size on the parts. So for the orbital station, it can be up to 60 parts, and you're able to build as many modules as you want, just as long as you're within that the parts limit. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. Just to counter the drop in velocity there. And anyhow, and for the ground base, it's a part limit of 40 parts. So, you know, as long as you're within 40 parts, you can build as much as you want. And the reason I did that was, well, for one, we have less people, so I figure I want to, you know, give everybody a bit of a better chance to do more stuff. That was a horrible sentence, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, and we're going a little bit too fast there. So yeah, so it'll just allow people to have more freedom of creativity, and hopefully more interesting things will happen. Not that the last phase wasn't interesting, but now that we actually have a ground base going at the same time, it should be definitely something shiny. So we'll see what happens. But I guess it's time to start getting into orbit here. Start to just move her over a little bit. Just a touch. Just stay right there. You're not staying there. Come on, guy. I didn't want to use any RCS. Why are you being silly? There we go. I think we're good. Does this not have gimbling? It does have gimbling. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'll be right back with you guys when we're in orbit. It's not going to take too long, so yeah, I'll be right back. And orbit. Nice and low, just what I like to see. Perfect. And we are practically aligned to head to Minmus as well, so let's do that. We're gonna have to do an inclination change, aren't we? Yeah, I guess we are. Oh, that's the moon. Whoops. There's Minmus. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we're definitely not aligned to go to Minmus yet. So let's do the inclination change and all that fun stuff. Oh, looks like it's right there. That's perfect. Cancel the other one. Not that it matters. In fact, it doesn't matter at all. I could have done it anywhere. We gotta burn this way. And yeah, one of the most important parts about getting to Minmus is this right here. Once you get your inclination going, you're pretty good. It takes about 800 meters a second of delta V to get out to Minmus. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Looks like the best we're going to get is 0.1. That's cool. So between the inclination change and the delta V that it takes you to get out there just by burning out there, it's about 1,000 meters a second. So it's a big burn. But thankfully, doing anything in and around not in Minmus. You probably don't want to do stuff in Minmus, but on and around Minmus will be pretty easy to do. So if we have any other changes we need to make to our orbit, anything like that, we'll do that when we get out there. But I'm probably gonna make another cut here because, you know, what's the point of seeing an inclination change and all that? So I'll be right back with you guys once once I'm basically on the way to Minmus. I'll probably bring you guys back in as we're approaching Minmus. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alrighty, and we're off to Minmus. Perfect. Sure, let's cancel that. I always like to cancel it a little bit early just so I can keep a better eye on what's going on, but sometimes if you do it too early, you end up losing track of where the little marker should be. Anyways, whatever, don't worry about it. We're good. We're on our way to Minmus. Almost there. Just gotta be careful here. Oh, there we go. What is our periapsis? That is a little bit too low. That is a little bit too high. Holy crap, that really jumped. Okay, you know what? Let's try to do a little bit of this. There we go, just use the RCS. I want to bring it down to about there-ish, let's say. Because I would like to set it up in a geosynchronous orbit with Minmus. And geosynchronous for Minmus is... what is it? I have it written down here. It's exactly 357.94. So if I can get the orbit around 358, that should be perfect. Alright. Goodbye, Kerbin. Oh, and there's the moon. Very nice. Very nice. Things are looking good. And just zoomity zoom zoom. I'm gonna quick save. I always like to quick save in the middle of one of these quick things where I time warp to like full times, whatever, like 100 bajillion times time warp. Just because if I do end up messing up like here, I don't want to. I basically don't want to screw up. So yeah, judge me if you will. That's the way it is. Anyways, we're coming in to orbit. We are circling the wrong way, apparently. Right? Yep, we're clockwise. That's not the right way. It looked like it was counterclockwise, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay. Anyways, at least that's pretty good. I'm gonna set up a maneuver for it. I know I can just burn like towards north or south and it'll flip it around, but at least this way, if I can do the orbit, it'll be okay. Don't mess up like that. Yeah, it'll just be a little bit easier to do it this way. I don't know, it's the way I do it. It's probably not the right way, but it's the way I do it, and it's the way you guys get to watch. Now they should... oh, no. Maybe... am I doing this wrong? Come on, guy. Yep. I'm doing that totally wrong. Totally wrong, and just making an embarrassment out of myself right now. I mean, I could wait until there to do it, but where's the fun in that? We gotta go there. Right? Just like that. Perfect. There we go. Now we should be on the other side, the proper side. Yep. And now let's try to get this up to... what? Why did it just cancel? We'll try to get that up to 358. I'm gonna leave it at 358. I'm not gonna try to go for the exact thing. And okay, there we go. 235, 358.6. A little bit too much. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'd like it to be a little bit more perfect in this. I mean, I can always do the adjustments later on and all that, because this is going to be super painful to do. Just there's no way to do like fine motions for this, so yeah, whatever. That's fine. That'll work for me. And we do have to make a sort of a serious burn to do it, but okay, our fuel is actually not as great as I thought it'd be, but we should still be okay. And if anything, we've got a ton of RCS fuel on this ship, or on the core, so we should be okay. Whoop, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Totally screwed that up. Man, I hate it when you gotta do one of these stupid little adjusting of your orbits because you came in the wrong side. Dang it. Just don't go to the wrong side, guys. That's all I can tell you. Well, it doesn't really matter, actually, especially not around Minmus, because it is super easy to deal with here to fix it. And was it a 6-second burn? Alright, are we... 358. Perfect. There we go. So 358. Alright, we just have to actually get into orbit now. We should be okay. I'm getting to be slightly worried that we're not going to have enough to dump this fuel. But we should be fine. If anything, this is a docking port right here anyways, so we can just leave it up here, I guess, for now until we get some fuel up here, because I don't want to just detach it and leave it floating around for no good reason. Anyway, come on, let's go. Let us go. Is this even... It is so hard to tell what plane it's in. I don't think it's quite right. Yeah, it's definitely not at the equator. And there's the base. Hopefully we'll be right on top of it. We should be. Yeah, it looks like we are actually going to be right on top of it. Oh, that's totally how I planned this. Yes, definitely how I planned it. That is beautiful, actually. What are the chances of that? Look at that. Alright. Just out of curiosity, how big of a burn is it? It's not going to be too bad. It is Minmus after all. Come on now. 3, sure. Whatever, that'll be good. It's good enough for me just to get an idea of how much I need to burn. Yeah, we should be more than okay. And then we can do any other final adjustments with just the RCS. Just set it up in orbit here. Alright. And now we start the burn. Oh, did I screw that up? Okay, no, we're still good. No, we're not. We're not good, because the other side is... I have to burn... No, this way. Doing this all with RCS. Oh, yes. It's fine. We got a ton of RCS on here. So we should be okay. This is just kind of silly. Oh, and it's messing that up now. Yep. Yep. I'm going to fix this off camera because I'm not very good at doing it on camera, apparently. So yeah, I'm going to fix this off camera and then I'll be right back with you guys once that is all sorted out. Alrighty, so we have orbit, as far as I can tell, or, well, we've had orbit for a while, but we have geostationary orbit, or pretty damn close, 357.7 and 358. I can try to adjust this a little bit more, but it's just, there we go, 358, 358, that's about as close as I can get it. It is so just squirrely, like, I can't even see half these numbers, or I can't see the numbers half the time. Anyways, but we're good, and we're right above the station, or the ground base, right there. That's where it is, right in those little mountains there, in that valley. So, it worked out perfectly, hurrah! We are in a little bit of an incline. You can see it on nav ball here, we're just slightly off of the 90. That's, honestly, to me, that's not a big deal. I think we're pretty good. The main goal is to get it right above the station, or the ground, I keep saying station, right above the ground base. And that's a thing that happened. So, I don't know, up to you guys if I'm going to put this in the thread as well, and maybe the viewers want to let us know, should I bother bringing it over just a couple more degrees? I don't know. I honestly don't want to right now because trying to get this set up in the first place was kind of a pain. But anyhow, let's get rid of you. We don't need you anymore. And as always nowadays, I try to make sure that I have a probe body and a battery on anything, basically. Does not seem to want to go. Be gone with you. I guess we can. I don't really want to use any RCS though to pull the station away, just in case it messes up the thing, the orbit. There we go. We're good now. Oh, we were on fine controls. No wonder. Oh, don't bump the station now. Anyhow, while this is floating away, let's take a look at what the core is. So first of all, we have lights. Yay, lights. Everybody likes lights. I've also got some solar panels set up here, as well as a couple of RTGs. Just in case, you never know. We're not running out of power or anything when the lights are running, so we're all good there. This little capsule at the top as well, which houses Shulman Kerman, is also like an escape module, I suppose. It has a little bit of RCS on it. It has the RTGs. and you can just decouple it. So I guess the purpose of that is to try to land on Minmus if you absolutely need to bail on the station. Yeah, I haven't tested it for landing on Minmus, so I don't know if it'll run out of power or RCS before it reaches there. If anything, it's at least a way of getting the captain of the station away from it when it tries to blow up, or it's about to get blown up by those jerks over in the fuel depot. Was it the fuel depot? I can't remember. One of the videos that got posted, I think it was Leax that did it, or Leax. He basically had a little war between the two stations around Kerbal orbit, and one of the stations lost. Thankfully, it was all a simulation, so it's all good. We also have a whole ton of docking ports. As you can see, we have 3 senior docking ports. We have 2 of these guys, the regular ones. I don't know if I kind of feel like I should have put more of the regular ones on, but that's fine. If anything, I'm sure somebody else can, because I've run out of parts. I've done my 60 parts, so I can't use any more. But then we also have, on the sides here, we have a few of these smaller ports, just in case anybody wants to set up, you know, some probes or something they want to have hang out around here. But yeah, this is the core body. The probe core. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's nothing fancy or anything like that, so... yeah, it's nothing fancy, but it has a little bit of everything, which is good. We'll just get it aligned here, right with the north there, so it should be nice and easy for anybody to dock with it. Have our solar panels doing their thing. Alright, let's deorbit this guy, and then we shall call it. In fact, you guys probably don't even need to see me deorbit this, so I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying the community build program. It's definitely coming along. I did not expect as much interest in the program, or in the project, I guess, from the beginning, but yeah, no, things are looking up. We got some pretty cool guys on board, some interesting projects coming out, so looking forward to seeing some of those. Just deorbit you, get you to crash right there. That'll do. Just don't crash into the base, and we're good. That might actually... I'm going to keep an eye on this, just in case I need to make an adjustment, because I don't want it crashing. Or not, I want it crashing, I just don't want it crashing into that, which is... that's actually not that far away. Look at that, that's pretty cool, huh? With the rotation of the planet and everything, it ended up being right there. That's kind of amusing. If we'd actually had our inclination properly, I'm pretty sure I would have ended up crashing even closer to the ground base there. Boom! There we go. That's how we get rid of our debris. And all of those parts should go kaput as well. Who's that? Always with the wings. These wings always survive. Alright, well, anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series again, like I've already mentioned a couple of times, I'm sure. I tend to do that. I forget about what I'm talking about half the time. So yeah, if you did enjoy, you know, leave us a like, drop some comments down in the videos, and check out the thread on the forums. We've also got a Reddit thing going, which is not all that popular, but you know, whatever, it's all good. So yeah, let us know what you think. And I will catch you in a future episode. Take care.